What is up, YouTube? Dang, man. I'm in Uncle Mike in the Philippines messing all up, y'all. Look, let's get into this video. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Uncle Mike going through some things, man. I got some drama going on and stuff. God dang it. Dude. I said this to some people. They laughed at me today in the Philippines. I said, I love God. I love my Lord to death. But one thing I'm mad at you about. This is a joke, y'all. I'm mad at God about one thing, for real. Your back should never ever itch. Your back should have something on it that never itches. Like hair or something. I don't know. Your hair don't itch. Your scalp might itch, but your hair don't. Your back should have something on it because you can't reach it, where it never itches. So God, you made a mistake. This is a joke. Because you know God is perfect. Our back should not have itch. We shouldn't have to make anything like. Because imagine if you don't have this, man. My motherfucking back. Excuse me, y'all. It be. And I swear I try to scratch it extra hard. I try to scratch it extra hard. So it don't itch no more. It keep itching. Anyway, and I can't. It always itch where you can't reach. How many people have that problem? You had that problem too? Cause I'd be having that problem all the time, man. The goddamn back itches where I can't reach. What's wrong with that? Anyway, check this out, man. Giannis. Giannis shames Shaquille after he defends Haliburton's dad. Hold up. Shaq fires back. What? Wait a minute. Hold up. Now I heard a little bit about this. So shout out to everybody who supports the Music Recording Network. We're going through some things, man. We making some changes, and we decided to make these changes while I'm in the Philippines. Anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's give them a thumbs up. I give a thumbs up to everybody we react to. Oh my God, that just reminded me.
I gets clowned for being loud. Steph gets.
I want to say something else, but I'm not. Hey, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. We about to react to this video right here. So let's check this bad boy.
He's not supposed to be on the court. He's not supposed to be on the court.
Giannis talked to him. Forget all that.
No, he was on the court.
So what?
You think he said something? He probably know who his dad is.
Stop it. Giannis said something.
No, because he's on the court in his face.
So what? Everybody on the court.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot do that.
Giannis said something to him.
I'm happy for him and I'm happy for his son.
Wait a minute. If you're not a player or coach or referee, you shouldn't be on the court. If you're not a player or referee, my bad, or the little kids wiping up the floors, the ball play, you don't have no business on the court. You shouldn't be on the court. Period. This is professional sports. I don't know where y'all get these rules from, man. But let's check it. Let's check it out. One more time.
He's not supposed to be on the court. He's not supposed to be on the court.
Giannis talked to him. Forget all that.
No, he was on the court.
So what?
You think he said something? He probably know who his dad is.
Stop it. Giannis said something.
No, because he's on the court in his face.
So what? Everybody on the court.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot do that.
Giannis said something to him.
I'm happy for him and I'm happy for his son, and I'm happy that he's happy for his son. That's how you're supposed to feel. But coming to me and disrespecting me and cursing at me, I think is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Okay? And it's a wrong question. There's no failure in sports.
My man got an accent. So it's clear that his family, his culture is from not from the United States. So I like him already. because other people's culture it's not like he ain't our culture because I hate my culture. No, what I'm saying is they had to come over here and learn our culture. They had to come over here and learn our way of life to survive. And he learned the way of life, and he's saying that what went down, he ain't from the streets unless he's from the streets. So where he from? Let's I don't know. Wait a minute, I'm going to.
I'm
happy for
jumping ahead.
him, and I'm happy for his son, and I'm happy that he's happy for his son. That's how you're supposed to feel. But coming to me and disrespecting me and cursing at me, I think is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Okay? And it's a wrong question. There's no failure in sports. You know, there's good days, bad days. Some days you are able to be successful. Some days you're not. Some days it's your turn. Some days it's not your turn. And that's what sports is about. You don't always win.
Giannis just straight exposed Shaq and clowned Tyrese Haliburton's pops live on TV. And Shaq out here riding for the wildest parent move we done seen in years. This whole mess popped off over a towel, a tough L, and a grown man storming the court like it was his big moment. But the real spark, Giannis said what all them NBA folks was scared to say, Haliburton's daddy crossed the damn line. And Shaq trying to defend it, straight embarrassing, bruh. So Uncle Mike gonna break it down.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. But Shaq right though. I thought, I got to take that back. I should have watched a little bit of the video first. I should have taken that back. Everybody was on the court. It was after the game. So everybody's, I see a lot of people out there that's not players. What I say? Coaches. The coach don't supposed to be on the court. Referees. There's a lot of people on the court. So this is after the game. So let's continue.
Scared to say Haliburton's daddy crossed the damn line. And Shaq trying to defend it, straight embarrassing, bruh. So Uncle Mike gonna break it down. Game 5.
Okay.
Indiana Pacers edged the Bucks 119-118 with 1.3 seconds left. Emotions high, players dapping, coaches wilding. Then boom, John Haliburton, Tyrese's dad, storms the court like he's subbing in. Giannis standing there solo, pissed, hands on hips, defeated. Pops 8 steps up, talking spicy. Giannis thought dude was a crazy fan at first. He even said it. At the moment, I thought he was a fan. But then I realized it was Tyrese's father coming on the floor, showing me his son's towel, saying, "This is what we do. This is what we fucking do." That's so disrespectful.
Having a fan, which at the moment I thought he was a fan, but then I realized it was Tyrese's son, which I love. Tyrese, I think, is a great competitor. He was his dad, sorry. Coming in the floor and showing me his son a towel with his face. This is what we do. This is what we effing do. This the F we do. This. I feel like that's very, very disrespectful. You know.
Now this ain't just no talking slick. Giannis hinted heavy if he really spilled, the league would definitely step in. Giannis told him, "I ain't trying to snitch. I'm from the hood. If I speak..."
Nah, you ain't come from no hood, dog. Nah. Wait a minute. Hold up. Pump your brakes. You ain't come from the hood, dog. You ain't come from no real hood. You ain't come from no hood, because if you came from a hood, you'd have went on and taken that little bit of hazing. People think they come from the hood, right? People think they come from the hood because they can talk back. If you lose, you lost. If you came from the hood, you handle your business on the court. If you come from the hood, real gangsters and real hood people handle their business. You lost the game. So far Shaq is looking good, baby. You lose. This is part of the game. The loser get hazed. You got a towel thrown in your face. Everybody's on the court. So far, Shaq is good. Now that's Sario, what's his name? what's the boy name? Bald-headed boy. That play golf and everything. His name will come to me before this is over with because he's on the show with Shaq.
If he really spilled, the league would definitely step in. Giannis told him, I ain't trying to snitch. I'm from the hood. If I speak on what really went down, it's over for him.
I'm not the guy that points fingers because in my neighborhood, snitches get stitches. So I don't want to say something, for him to say to get fined or anything. But it's not respectful. I talked with him at the end.
Low key, hinting at lawsuits, court dates, NBA bans. Now here's where the drama hit. While everybody clapping back at Haliburton's pops for acting like a straight delusional fan, Shaq Weldon on Inside the NBA, big fella said, he always on the court, he just celebrating, let him cook.
I don't care. He's always on the court.
He should not be on the court talking to other players.
Bro, Giannis said something to him. He didn't say
came up
nothing
to
to
Giannis.
No, he did not.
No, that's not true. He couldn't have said
walking in
anything
the line
to
behind
him.
his son.
What do you mean walking in line behind his son? He shouldn't be on the court. He didn't play in the game.
Always on the court.
No, he shouldn't be.
Shaq really called Giannis soft for being mad, said folks tripping for getting pressed over hype dad.
No. That's just stupid. That's just stupid for you to say that.
That's when the internet came for Shaq hard, y'all. Let that marinate. Even Tyrese had to keep it real, saying, I don't think my pops was in the right at all. There we'll talk, that was unfortunate.
I think it's the emotions of the game just got excited there. But I talked with him. I'll talk with Giannis eventually about it. Just
big man, very big man, very big man to even think that. It's like, I'm trying to let y'all know, man, at least he's assessing the situation, what went down, right? And all the stuff that he gathered, I don't think my pops was in the right. You're a big man to say that. I don't think, I don't have all the information, but I really don't think that my pops was in the right. Shaq is saying, Shaq know more about this than I do. And I'm thinking, now if I assumed that the game was still going on, and then all of a sudden he come up with a towel. Beep, tech. Nah, you're not even a coach. How you gonna tech him? Nah, this is what we do. If the game, I didn't know. It's to come find out is at the end of the game, everybody's going on the floor, everybody's celebrating, nah, the boo boo. That's all it was a nah, the boo boo from an adult, nah, the boo boo. And he's saying that his father was not right. Bigger man.
But I talked with him. I'll talk with Giannis eventually about it. Just, I don't think that my pops was in the right at all there. And unfortunate, what happened in the end there. But, I mean.
Tyrese tell the press straight up, Pops gotta chill, stay seated. I'll pull up to him if we win.
Wow.
But I think we had a conversation, and I think he just needs to just allow me to just play basketball, stay over there. I'll come to him to celebrate. But
that's how you handle grown man biz. Tyrese ain't even defend his pops. Mad respect. The Pacers pulled John Haliburton aside and told him, bruh, you banned. No home games, no road games, done. Pops agreed. Man can't even pull up to see his son hoop. Team made the call, and Pops had to eat that. But here's what most folks ain't see. Tyrese's mom might have smacked Giannis. Yeah, I said, pause this. Run the replay. That lady behind John, that swing, ain't no cheer move. Viewers swear she low-key tapped Giannis in the heat of the moment. Was it on purpose? Who knows? But if it was anybody else's mama, headlines would have screamed, player attacked courtside.
Oh my God. I mean, it ain't funny, man, but I'm like, I ain't know with so much juice, so much information in this daggone video right here, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's the mom? So that's the dad right there that he fussing with, right? That's the dad. Now, right behind the dad in yellow with the long hair, or longer hair compared to the bald head dude, is the mother. So they husband and wife. Well, I'm just assuming they husband and wife. Basically, they had a baby together because now these days you don't have to be husband and wife to have a baby, right?
Pause this. Run the replay. That lady behind John, that swing, ain't no chair move. Viewers swear.
Do they need to get a hotel room or something? Hold up, cousin. I think they need a hotel room. They look like they about to marry each other. He can't be married. They not married. Cause he trying to marry
Giannis.
him.
Yeah, I said it. Pause this. Run the replay.
Look at this. Look at
that
this.
lady behind John, that swing, ain't no chair move. Viewers swear she low-key tapped Giannis in the heat of the moment. Was it on purpose? Who knows? But if it was anybody else's mama, headlines would have screamed, "Player attacked courtside." Crazy. And after all that, Giannis still kept it player. Gave John Haliburton a thumbs up as they walked off. Real class after being disrespected and taking an L. Thought it ended there?
He cool.
Nah. Shaq doubled down live on Inside the NBA. Ernie asked him to explain. Shaq got loud, defensive. Chuck and Kenny tried to cool him down. But big fella talked over everybody like he do when he know he wrong, but won't admit it.
Chuck. Chuck. His name is Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is his name. Never liked him as a basketball player. I don't follow basketball that well. I don't know how good he was, but apparently he was good enough to get this show. And he's rocking on the show. They like him on the show though. I never was a Barkley fan. I was a Shaq. Shaq is a dominant. I'm a fan of people who dominate. Shaq dominated. Kobe dominated. Michael Jordan dominated. LeBron James dominate. It's even though LeBron is a flopper. Shout out to the flopper fans, all the flopper fans. Shout out to y'all. Flop. Every time I look, he getting hurt, man. Be a man, man. Stop being a. The mic don't hurt my leg. The mic don't hurt. That's LeBron. Sit down somewhere, LeBron, and play basketball.
Chuck and Kenny tried to cool him down.
Here we go.
But big fella talked over everybody like he do when he know he wrong, but won't admit it. Ernie just sat there looking like, bruh, really?
No, he's not supposed to be on the court. He's not supposed to be on the court.
Giannis talked to him. Forget all that.
No, he was on the court.
So what?
You think he said something? He probably know who his dad is.
Stop it. Giannis said something.
No, because he's on the court in his face.
So what? Everybody on the court.
You can't do that.
So you think his dad was correct?
His dad was 100% wrong.
Giannis is wrong? Bro, Giannis said something to him.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he not.
Look, right there.
No, his dad is coming up to him. What is his dad doing on the court? His dad is not supposed to be on the court. You can yell as much as you want to. He's an idiot. If you think that's right, you're an idiot too.
Man, the internet clapped back quick. Folks wasn't holding back. One user said, "I don't even know what point Shaq trying to make. Haliburton's pops was dead wrong." Everybody agreed. So what is Shaq really defending? Another said, "Shaq's ego too damn big. He ain't even defending the dad. He just trying to flex on Giannis for catching feelings." But the coldest one, Shaq loud and wrong like always. If Giannis had kicked Haliburton's dad, what then? He don't belong on the court. He just a fan, bruh. Reddit, X, YouTube, every comment section was lit with folks calling Shaq out. People even brought up when he admitted to getting physical. Yeah, big fella said he punched 5 dudes across 6 different teams. But now he got a problem with Giannis being upset? See, Giannis didn't jump on no podcast or throw subs online. He stayed quiet, let the storm blow over, then drop that bar. Being humble don't mean being silent. Keep talking. I heard you. And that's when folks started connecting the dots.
The answer to all the critics' questions, you're right. The kid was better than me at 20.
Okay, wait a minute. Do you need to see more, though? You're not saying he's better than you for his career.
No. He's 24.
Okay, at 24. That is fantastic of you.
Now that Giannis a full-blown MVP, finals MVP, and got one of the cleanest reps in the game, Shaq sounding salty. The new gen showing Giannis big love, and it's got Shaq in his feelings. A fan on X even said Shaq needs help. That take was so wrong. Clearly, Shaq is very jealous of Giannis. And let's be real, this ain't the first time Giannis had to bite his tongue. Dude been holding back for years.
Okay, I'm down with you. I'm down because all this is new to me. And if the other brother seen, because he was there, he thinks that his dad was wrong. And they are saying that the father can't come to no more games, or he got to sit in the bleachers, or whatever the hell, whatever his punishment is. The team see it as wrong. He shouldn't have. As a father, you shouldn't be. He's still a young kid. How old is this boy? He got to be young. 25, 28. They both of them still young. They kids. They just rich kids. Because remember, Uncle Mike said, because this is scientific facts, your brain haven't fully developed until you 25 or older. So how in the hell can you be an adult at the age of 21? That's the part I can't figure out. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna keep going.
It was so wrong. Clearly, Shaq is very jealous of Giannis. And let's be real, this ain't the first time Giannis had to bite his tongue. Dude been holding back for years just to keep the peace. He always kept it classy. No Twitter fingers, never stirred the pot. But now, he done being humble. Y'all crossed that line. What Haliburton's dad did, that wasn't fan hype. That was personal. Back in 2021, Bucks won the chip. First thing analysts said, Giannis got lucky. They said it was a fluke, KD's shoe too big, even after dropping 50 in the finals. Then he said, I come from the hood. I don't want to be a snitch.
I'm not the guy that points fingers, because in my neighborhood, snitches get stitches. So I don't want to say something, for him to say, to get fined or anything. But it's not respectful. I talked with him at the end.
Man, that moment hit me heavy. That wasn't no media-trained version of Giannis. That was the real one. The one who used to slang watches in the street, who laid head to toe in one bed with all his brothers and had to switch off a single pair of sneakers with Thanasis because they didn't have money for another. Most folks don't know. Back in Greece, Giannis was dealing with racism, broke days, and immigration pressure. Still made it out. So when he said, if I speak on what happened, there will be lawsuits, he was dead.
Racial slurs? Wait a minute, hold up. How you gonna throw racial slurs, my bad. How you gonna throw racial slurs and y'all both black? He can't get no blacker. And this dumb fool, the dad, can't get no niggerish black. Lord, woosah. Wait a minute. Give me a second, y'all. Can you give me a second? Jesus. I'm trying to figure out. I like this guy. I really like him to the point that I'm gonna start following him and start doing more research on this little guy. I like him. I think he cool. I think he started from the bottom. Now we here. And he gets it. He gets it. He gets the fact that I was at the bottom. I can still be at the bottom, but God gave me this. He gets it.
Serious. He meant Haliburton's dad said or did some foul stuff that would have taken this whole story way beyond basketball. Some even saying racial slurs might have been thrown. And real talk, I believe it. Here's the wild part. No fine, no NBA statement, no updated security rules. If it was a random fan, banned for life, easy. That's where Shaq's logic starts to crumble. He's even said himself he put hands on folks back in the day. But here's more. Remember how he roasted JaVale McGee for a whole year? A full Inside the NBA segment dedicated to clowning him. But when Chuck made one fat joke, suddenly it was too far. See, Shaq backs the ones who boost his legacy, and Giannis don't feed his ego. That's why Shaq don't stand beside him. This situation really put a spotlight on how the OGs in the league hold double standards. Giannis gets judged for being quiet. Ja gets judged for being loud. Steph gets shade for his confidence. Bron gets hate for moving smart. But Haliburton's dad acting like a wild toddler in a casino, that's called passion now? Miss me with that. Even as the smoke clears, this saga ain't dead. Giannis versus Shaq versus Haliburton's family still trending. And the NBA's silence? Just making the talk louder. Let's go into how it spun out of control once Giannis said his piece. Not long after getting roasted online, Tyrese's pops, John Haliburton, dropped a public apology. I sincerely apologize to Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Pacers organization. But fans weren't buying it. They called out how he hit the court like he was in the lineup, got in Giannis' face, waved that towel with his son's face on it, and maybe even cussed him out live. Then tried to walk it back with an, "Oops, my bad." Nah, that ain't remorse. That's PR cleanup. And soon after, the Pacers confirmed he's banned from all games home and away. So now we gotta ask, was he really sorry or just doing damage control? This whole thing showed just how soft the league is getting on sideline protection. If that had been a regular dude, tackled, arrested, lifetime ban, but a player's dad gets a warning and a break, that's crazy. NBA acting like this ain't a real security risk. What happens next time when another parent gets too hyped and takes it further? This ain't just about Giannis now. It's about what's allowed. Because now folks can say, well, Haliburton's dad did worse. Let's keep it honest. Shaq's image ain't what it used to be. Still loved, but now he's like the loud uncle on the set. This whole thing exposed that side of him that protects the wrong people if it fits his narrative. And since Giannis ain't spill everything, fans filled in the blanks themselves. Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, everywhere. Some say a racial slur was said. Others say the Bucks wanted to press charges, but Giannis shut it down. All rumors. Yeah, but the NBA not speaking just lets it spiral. This moment might finally force the league to act. We could see new rules on where family can sit, tighter access, and real post-game protocol. Because right now, anybody could run up on a star and leave untouched. And Giannis, he's watching it all. Let's break it down. Giannis gets run up on after a crucial playoff loss. Dude mocks him with a towel. Maybe curses him. Giannis stays calm but sets a boundary. Shaq defends the wrong man. Tyrese admits his dad was out of line. Pacers ban him. NBA stays quiet. But Giannis gave the warning. I come from the hood. I don't want to snitch, but don't push me. And the league heard every word.
You know what, man? I had to turn the AC off to make my point. Check this out, man. If you are a real leader I'm assuming, I think they said he's a franchise player, but from now on, I'm gonna keep up. I like the guy. Shaquille got checked publicly. Yeah, I like the guy. Yeah, I like the guy. So I'm gonna start following him and watching some of the Bucks basketball games. I'm gonna watch some of the games because I'm thinking, to be honest, is he better than Shaq at the age of 24? And Shaq like, nah, I said at the age of 24 he was better than me. No, Shaq, you couldn't make a free throw line. So that means you saw it. Fuck. Excuse me. You can't shoot. Shaq couldn't shoot. It wasn't. See, the problem with people, Shaq couldn't shoot a jumper. The free throw line is not a slam dunk or some type of alley-oop or whatever. Anyway, that's not my point. My point is this right here. You have to be a leader. You have to be setting an example, not only for your team, but for the league. He's the type of person that's going to set an example for the whole league. I don't know what was said that he said, look, if I tell y'all what really went down, then we're gonna have some problems. But I'm gonna leave it at this, and we're gonna keep on moving. We're gonna keep moving forward. So one of the things that I want to see is I want to see how he acts around his teammates and how he handled himself on the court. The guy gotta be good. He got a big old ring on his finger. So I don't know too much about him, man, but I'm back and forth. It's clear that I don't know enough to make a real judgment because his son's squad, whoever he played for, that's how much I know, banned his father from going to any other games. So he must have been in the wrong. And what makes it so bad is Shaquille is saying it like, and I see his point. It's like, you can't take hazing. You can't. It's hazing, man. You lost. Take the hazing. That's part of the game. But him hazing and throwing a towel all in his face and everything, and he's still trying to figure out how the hell we lost this game, is something different. But it's gonna come back next year, and Uncle Mike will be right there watching. I'm gonna be right there watching. Hey, look here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Hey, y'all tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.